Good evening, everyone. I'm Varnish Rao from Faculty of Technology and Information Science in the National University of Malaysia. Today, I will be presenting a speech titled Interns Are Workers Too. They Should Be Paid. Imagine working full-time for 3 to 6 months. You show up early, stay late, and take on real tasks that contribute to a company's profits, sometimes doing work that full-time staff do. But at the end of the day, you receive nothing in return. No salary, no allowance, not even reimbursement for lunch or transport. This is not a rare situation. In fact, this is the reality that many interns in Malaysia face today. And what's more worrying, it's been normalized. Many of you here might experience or will soon experience internships as part of your degree. Some of you might already know someone who struggled financially during internship. Understanding the challenges unpaid interns face is important because it directly affects young people like us who are just starting to enter the workforce. As I researched this topic, I was truly shocked to discover how widespread unpaid internships are and how little protection interns actually receive. It opened my eyes to the reality that many students are being silently exploited without any speaking up. Unpaid internships in Malaysia exploit young talent and should be abolished in favor of fair compensation for all interns. In my speech today, I will first talk about the problems caused by unpaid internships, then I will suggest possible solutions, and finally, I will explain the benefits of paying interns fairly. First, let's look at the problems caused by unpaid internships. Unpaid internships create serious problems like exploitation, lack of legal protection, and financial hardship. Many companies take advantage of interns as free labor, giving them tasks directly benefit the company without any pay. According to Tan, this is happening because interns are not legally protected. Lim and Wong stated that current Malaysian labor laws do not cover interns. That means companies can overload interns with work or even dismiss them unfairly with no consequences at all. And what is worse, this situation puts many interns in financial difficulty. Many students are required to relocate to urban areas like Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru for internship placements and opportunities. Imagine trying to afford rent, food, transport in urban areas without an income. Rahman found that many interns have no choice but to rely on their parents or take up part-time jobs just to survive. Instead of being a learning opportunity, internships become a burden for interns. Now that we understand the problems, the next logical question is how do we fix this? There are two main things can be done. First is implement strong legal protection for interns, and next is encourage companies to change their mindset. Firstly, the government must step in. The Malaysian Ministry of Human Resources has introduced the 123 internship policy, which requires companies hiring expatriates to also offer paid internships to local students. This is a good start, but it only applies to certain companies. Tan argues that we need to law that protects all interns, not just those in companies with expats. Clear legal definitions, fair wage policies, and working hour limits should be implemented at the national level. Secondly, companies must begin to view interns not as free labor, but as a future employees. As Strong points out, fair compensation boosts motivation and loyalty. Paying interns is not just an act of kindness, it's a smart investment in talent development. It sends a strong message that young people's time and effort are respected. In short, both public and private sectors needs to take responsibility for changing the internship landscape. So, what happens when we pay interns fairly? Let's talk about the positive outcomes. Paying interns fairly brings benefits not only to students but also to companies and the nation as a whole. First, interns feel valued. This reduces financial stress and allows them to focus on learning, performing, and contributing. A study by Siti and Ahmad found that paid internships reported better well-being and higher academic motivation. They didn't just survive the internship, but they thrived. Secondly, companies benefit too. Lee notes that firms offering paid internships attract more applicants and better qualified candidates. These interns are more likely to become loyal employees after graduation. In the long run, this improves company reputation, productivity, and supports national economic growth. So, in conclusion, unpaid internships pose serious challenges to young Malaysians, but we can solve this with proper legal reform and responsible company practices. Today, we looked at how unpaid internships exploit interns and cause financial stress, the importance of new laws and fair company policies, and the clear benefits of paying interns. So, I urge policymakers to create real legal protection for interns. At the same time, companies must recognize that interns are not volunteers. They are future professionals who bring real value. If work has a value, then workers deserve to pay it. It's time for Malaysia to stop normalizing unpaid internships and start valuing its future workforce. The change starts now. Thank you.